My struggles were before I worked with Lisa is that I knew I slowly put this weight on, and I tried other diets. In fact, I've got every single diet book in my house that you could possibly imagine, but I could never stick to it. And the weight that I was, I've never been in my life. I've always been quite slim up until I had my last child, and I couldn't. It just seemed that I got so big that it seemed like I'll never be able to shift that weight. It seemed like I had a mountain to climb. I'd lost my self-esteem. I'd sort of just become used to wearing baggy clothes. Everyone said to me when I started dieting that I never looked the weight that I was, but I could become very clever at camouflaging that weight. It was stopping me from being the confident person that I used to be, and I'd sort of just become, I felt like a middle-aged frumpy lady. I'm getting married in 2 weeks' time, so that for me was a big, I didn't want to feel like that. My name's Amanda. When I first started with Lisa, I was just under 12 stone, 2 pounds short of 12 stone. And now I've got down to 10 stone 7. I'd done Slimming World, which I just found it didn't work for me. I found it really patronising. You know, you might go in, you always start well. I was never one of these people that would go and the first week they'd lose 5 or 7 pounds. That never happened to me. I'd lose probably a couple of pounds, and then the next week maybe put it on. I found as well with Slimming World, the food, it was too much to eat. It was just like you could pile your plates up, and it was too much, and it's not how I like to eat, and I don't feel that that's actually really good for you either. So Slimming World didn't work for me. All my diet books, maybe do a day and then couldn't be bothered. I just felt really disappointed in myself, and it was never surprising though, because I never seemed to be able to stick to anything, and I sort of just made that's how I was. I never stuck to anything, and then I wouldn't go to Slimming World for a few weeks because I didn't want to do the walk of shame. So I'd try and lose the pounds again on my own at home before I went back. And Lisa was always on a diet as well, many moons ago, and I never saw Lisa for probably about 10 years. And then I'd seen her page on Facebook, and I couldn't believe how she looked, how I last saw her. And then once I started reading about her program, I could see it wasn't a quick fix 2-minute wonder diet. She'd worked a long time becoming who she is now. And I decided that I had nothing to lose basically, and to give it a shot. The biggest breakthrough I've had whilst working with Lisa is that I'm not on a diet. I've actually changed my lifestyle. That I don't follow never ever has she put me on a diet. I just change the way that I eat, and it's become now that it makes sense actually. It's become my regime, and I don't want to eat any other way, because I know that that's what's got me slimmer. And I haven't been on a diet. That's the great thing about this whole journey. I haven't once followed a diet. I never have been a gym fanatic. So she encouraged me to keep up with my dog walking, but to also try and do some HIIT exercises 3 times a week, or just starting with once a week, just to see how I go at home. No one can see me, which at first I hated doing it. It was a chore, but again, over the 16 weeks that I've been working with her, it's now become ingrained in that I feel that my body now misses it if I don't do it. I have actually now joined the gym, And before, I've only stepped foot in the gym if I went with somebody, whereas now I'm quite happy to go on my own. Don't go every day. Sometimes I might not go for a few days because I'm busy. I'm a working, I've got children, a working mum. But I will make an effort now to try and fit some exercise in the week, and that for me was it's a major change in my life, because I never done that before. Didn't even enter my head. It's the last thing I'd want to do. I'd rather starve myself than step foot in a gym. I can now wear things again that I stopped wearing. I would always just wear baggy tops and jeans, whereas I went away a couple of weeks ago, and I went to buy myself some nice clothes for my weekend away with my friends, and I bought dresses and everything that I've not worn for years. So it was a nice feeling. I feel now to wear my wedding dress on my wedding day is amazing. I bought the dress about 18 months ago, and my mum and my sister-in-law had to literally stuff me into this dress. Anyway, it's been sitting in my son's flat for the last 18 months, and I had to take it because it was too long, so I had to go to a dressmaker about 6 weeks ago to be taken up. And when I tried this dress on, it hung off me, it didn't fit me anymore. So I've had to have it completely reboned, reshaped, and it looks different. My mum said it looks lovely. I feel so comfortable in it. So, I know that I've done the best that I can do for myself, and that's what I wanted, and I'm not disappointed. I know that I'm going to wake up next week knowing that I'm going to feel good in my dress, and that was a big thing for me, a big major thing to absolutely go for it. I don't feel that you can fail on it, because you're not following a diet. You're just adjusting the way that you eat, and re-educating yourself the way that you eat. Also, you have Lisa on there 24/7 if you need her, and also I speak to her once a week, so I almost have someone to answer to. So if I put 2 pounds on, I've got to tell her that, and you just don't ever want to be the pupil that's failed. So I think that really helps, that you do have someone to answer to.